G'day YouTube. Today we're going to do a bit of a quick comparison look between Fedora 36 on the left hand side and its predecessor, Fedora 35 on the right hand side. So without further ado, we'll get into it. Now you can see that they are still both running on the same basic desktop environment, which is the GNOME desktop environment there, and we'll get into the versioning there just quite shortly as well. When it comes to say the actual start menu, pretty much most the same, also a part of GNOME there too. We can go to the file manager and see things going on here. So remember, Fedora 36 is on the left hand side here, but pretty much of a muchness. It's nice that they've colorized the blue icons there just to be like something more Fedora, bluish of course. So it was a little bit more stock standard there, these grey colors, but that's hardly a feature in any operating system anyway. If we maybe jump across to a little bit of the side or the back ends here, we'll see what's going on. So we have and I'll punch up the graphics for you guys. But okay, great. So left hand side, Fedora Linux 36. So we are running on the 5.17 kernel, which is one of the latest greatest I've seen on any operating system today. That is because Fedora is pretty much on the bleeding edge of things when it comes to Linux. It is the what we call the upstream for Red Hat, what will become Red Hat Enterprise Linux in a way. Whereas the previous version, Fedora 35, is on the 5.16 kernel, so just one level down, you could say, one level older. Let's have a look. So the GNOME desktop environment, there we go. So GNOME 42 on the left hand side, whereas we've got the GNOME 41.4, so not a great deal of a difference. There is a few little bits and pieces here, but nothing overly too much to write home about. Last but not least, let's have maybe a little bit of a look at the RAM and CPU usage on boot up. So on the left hand side, we are running at about exactly 1 GB of RAM on boot up for Fedora 36. Whereas on the right hand side for Fedora 35, we're running at 1.47 gigabytes of RAM. So certainly a bit more. Now it's probably just the case that Fedora 36 is newer, it's more optimized, all sorts of things like that. But any GNOME desktop environment does take a good gigabytes of RAM on boot up, with the exception of Ubuntu on a fresh install, it seems. But that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and I do hope to see all of you guys there in the next one.